since I have not seen this, I wanted to make this quick video on this 2008 VW Rabbit. There's not many videos on these cars anymore. This is a 2.5 S 4-door, and amazingly, there's no videos. So I wanted to make it quick, just in case anybody actually did want to see what it's looking like. Looking at an older 2008 and 2023. Amazingly, though, I was literally just looking at brand new cars, including the brand new Jetta, and I ended up buying this older car because the Sentra I was going to buy and the Jetta I was going to buy actually were equipped very similar to this car. Being older, you amazingly still have so many of the features that the new car has. In fact, the different levels of the new cars don't come with stuff like the heated seats this one has. This one does have so much of a simplified stereo, and it does come with the aux input. Amazingly, for 2008, having the heated seats, the aux input, and it still shows the temperature. Being such an older car, you are of course having the keyed ignition, which is annoying, especially when I've only had push buttons. But I'll show you. Even still, having the 2.5, no lights on or nothing. 135,000 miles. And I'll show you, what do they call it? Underneath the bonnet, according to the other part, across the pond. Even the lights are not that bad for being a 2008. Right now it's the daytime running lights. Just doing a really quick tour. For being an 08, now when I bought it, amazingly, the starter went out on the very first day. So, the place I bought it at to replace that immediately. The only issue I even have with this car, I mean, the engine still sounds just like the brand new ones when I've watched every review I can, but nobody will show a review on an old one that has been driven and has its own bumps and bruises. And you can see with the exhaust, still has that dual exhaust, which I put this fake tint on it. It's just to block out. It's so bright. I can't stand people shining their lights on. It has like one dent there, and it does have some kind of hit that happened here. But it's clean car. That's two owners before me. And it's so quiet. I literally just drove it 100 and something miles to kind of really test it out, to try to see what I could, if anything would happen to it. It's actually pretty clean. It's besides all the stuff I have in it right now, it is pretty empty. It's got that pass-through in the back. I gotta tell you that the adjustable seats, the heated seats, the automatic daytime running lights, it doesn't have steering wheel controls. It does still have this really cool, where that opens the back, but I have it locked right now. But the worst thing about these cars, even when they have like 20,000 miles, is all of this. This all comes out. All of this is done. You can see it in the back. It's coming undone. I'll do a more in-depth review of this car later on, but I just really wanted to show. And I put the steering wheel cover on it because I hate the little skinny wheel. It just has no steering wheel controls, which is a whole annoying thing for a car. But it does have heated washer nozzles, and I'm in Ohio, so we need that here. The heated seats is every day, and even having the stock mounted cruise control and the rear wiper that works with the fluid. I mean, I've never been able to get into an older car. I test drove brand new cars. I was literally buying a brand new car, and I just changed my mind. I said, you know, this one, besides the old dials, and I did hook this little thing up to put my phone on, since it's such an older look, I could change out this radio. They even interject or interchange with I guess the overseas one you can add on the Apple CarPlay and the Android Play, but because I could just plug in the aux input and use my iPhone, it was so easier. I put a bunch of these trees because for some reason this car does not absorb any scent at all. It doesn't stink at all. It just smells like Volkswagen, which is good and bad. I just have my backpack and stuff here. But I love the lights. The only thing I hate about the new ones and the Jettas, they got rid of the little cool purple, you know, the at nighttime. It's just so cool to me, and it's such a better atmosphere. But being in a car that everything works, and this was not in the new cars. A lidded mirror was not in the new cars. Amazingly, that was not. The outside temperature gauge was not in the new cars. See, I just drove it 90.2 miles, and the only thing that did act weird was the transmission. And there's no like weird, the transmission, like when I got off the freeway and I went off. It was kind of like jerking around. And then when I stopped the car and restarted it, it was fine. So I don't know if it's a computer thing or not. It even has little mirrors. That I do want to find out. What you gonna hear? Nothing, and it's quiet. Like, I'm very impressed right now in this car. Being from the brand new Sentra, the brand new Jetta, what else? And the brand new Kia Forte. This one is a nicer ride. It's softer than all three. It's quieter on the freeway than all three. I cannot recommend this car more. That's it.